Hi, my name's Nick. Welcome to the channel, and today I've got a very, very special piece right before me. This is a actual FN P90, not the semi-auto PS90 you can buy occasionally around town, not a clone that somebody decided to shop up out of basically recycled beach plastic. This is an actual FN P90. This thing is such a beautiful gun. I never thought I'd even get the chance to see one, let alone hold it in my hands. So this is yet another part about me being lucky enough to work with Scott. So, this beautiful piece of history, let's go ahead and take it apart. So, as always, you're going to clear the gun, which involves obviously taking the magazine out and riding the bolt back, showing clear. To take the magazine out, there is two lips on both sides of the firearm that you are going to use your fingers, press, and pick the whole magazine up and out. Right in that little disc, you can see the bolt assembly. Grab the charging handle here on the side of the gun, ride it back, show clear. Now, what you're not going to do is dry fire this. You want that hammer down in order to take the bolt out of it. Don't let the hammer ride off, let it sit where it's at. And then you'll see this little button in the middle of the gun. You're going to push that button and pull literally the whole front end off the thing. This is one big assembly that just cams right off and out. Then tilt the gun over. You might have to tap it a little bit, but there comes out your whole bolt assembly. Now you can get a lot more in depth with this. We are not going to do that today. This is supposed to be just basic field stripping. But from here, you can clean, oil, lubricate, do whatever you need to do. If you want to get really in depth, you can pop that plate off and pull the whole trigger pack out, but that's not something I want to get into because trigger packs are complicated and annoying. So we are going to put the whole thing back together. And as every single one of these videos demonstrates, you do the exact same thing we just did, but in reverse. So you're going to take your bolt, line these grooves right up, and just ride the thing back, making sure that this butt plate is still all the way down because it locks into some holes back here to make sure that everything runs good. If this is canted up like that, it's not going to lock into anything, and you're going to have an issue of this big bulky front end is never going to seat properly because your bolt isn't seated properly, and they have to seat together in order for, you know, the gun to not explode on you. So, taking care to remember that this needs to stay down, put your bolt assembly back in, make sure it's all the way back. Now, take your front end, line it up with the grooves here, ride it back until you get that button again, push that button down, get it underneath, push the whole thing back, locks closed, everything's all good. Take your magazine, and yes, you can slap these things closed. It's not going to damage it. It's got a little taper right here, specifically designed to get slapped closed, so you can pinch and drop it, pinch and drop it, and that'll be fine. Or you can take it and slap it closed. Unless you are Hulk Hoganing this thing and slamming it with every amount of force you can muster, it's not going to break it. And then from there, you got a functional firearm. So, thanks for coming with us, taking a tour of one of the coolest things I have ever gotten to even lay eyes upon. So thanks for coming to the channel. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on Rumble. Have a good one.